Afternoon baseball now on a Southern California Sunday at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Today it's the rubber match of this three-game series between the Seattle Mariners and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. We've got an excellent matchup on our hands in this one. Two of the league's craftiest starters go head-to-head next. Andy Messer gets the starting nod for the Halos. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 9 in his last 3 starts, and he has to do a lot better. This guy isn't that bad of a pitcher, but one of the keys, he needs to start limiting the number of hits and to limit the number of base on balls. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn things around in this one here today.
Standing in, Carl Hicks. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, well, they come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've had a rough go of it of late as they've lost 7 of their last 9 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
Hey, D-Roll, are you aware of this? After that knock right there, that's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent.
Hey!
You just want to get a few knocks to get the hit and
Come on, dude. I'm gonna move his book bag for him so he can sit in the spot.
coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
Mitchell Page is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. The 0-1 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a real treat today. Guys, what can we expect from the matchup?
Yeah, Matt, this has been one of those up and down season, and more downs than ups. And this is one of those, it's hard to explain. You look at his repertoire pitches, it says, hey, this guy should be pitching a lot better than he is. He's had a really difficult time this year missing the barrels of bats. That's why the ERA is high, and that's why he hasn't been as consistent as he's been in the past.
And he fouls this one off.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Stepping into the box, number 51. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Changeup in for a strike. Despite possessing some of the nastiest stuff in the big leagues, Messer hasn't quite been able to put the pieces together this year.
Well, Matty, these are two guys that aren't hard throwers. They're more touchy-feely guys. Hard, soft, up, down, in and out, D-row. And these are the kind of guys that can really frustrate you when you're in that batter's box.
100%, Dan. When you got a flamethrower on the mound, he's going to live and die with his good stuff. But when you got a finesse guy out there, you step out of the box and a lot of different thoughts start entering your mind. What should I sit on? This is going to be an interesting matchup.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
Play ball. First base. Three. Take out. Full. Take the base.
Striding into the box, Carl Hicks, the American League's Silver Slugger behind the plate a year ago. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Sexton, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. The 1-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The 1-2. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Good changeup, just missed inside.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Up with it, Goodwin, and that ends the inning. Mariners leave 1. They're up 5-1. And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Tim Salmon. He drew a walk his first time up.
Salmon. Play ball. Three. Take out. Three.
Now to the plate, Carl Hicks. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Well, we promised a pitcher's duel at the top of the broadcast, but clearly that hasn't come to pass here today.
Dan, this is a fireworks display right now. This offense, everybody, a fight at the bat rack. These two finesse pitchers are leaving too many balls over the heart of the plate.
That's one of the tough things, Dero, about being a guy that's a touchy-feely kind of pitcher. We see two of these guys today. When they're missing the spots, the balls are up in the zone, and they're getting torched. And it has been a long game for both of these starting pitchers.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 5 runs, 7 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Seattle. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. Number 65 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 65.
Mitchell Page will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. He's set. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Sexton on second. Hicks on at first with nobody out. A 2-0 count to the Mariners left fielder.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Now the 3-0 offering. Is hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His first home run of the season, and it's now an 8-6 ball game.
Boy, talk about how an inning can get away from you, right? 3-run homer already in this inning. They've yet to give up an out, and this could turn out to be one of those really ugly innings.
So digging in now, Carl Hicks.
Carl Hicks.
Here comes the first pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher. Runners on first with 1 down. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Let's play ball. 4-4. Paper base.
Into the box, Jim Ferrioli.
Shortstop, Jim Ferrioli.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Now a bunt attempt here. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. 8th inning coming up. Angels lead it 10-9. Now at the plate, Tim Salmon.
Up next for the Angels, designated hitter, Tim Salmon.
0-2, here it comes. Popped him up. Hicks is underneath this one, and that's out number 2. We take a look at our line score here in the 8th. A lot of offense. Already 6 home runs between these 2 teams, and we may not be done yet.
Let's play ball.
In now, Carl
The
Hicks.
batter, catcher, Carl Hicks.
From the stretch. And this is fouled at the plate. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here. Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game. And it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
And it's a 10-9 final at the end of this one. Los Angeles put up 4 runs in the 7th to carry them to victory. Donnie Moore gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Minnie Rojas records the save, his 4th of the season. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Angels, 10 runs, 12 hits.